Tuesday, November the 17th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East along with you. We have a whole lot to discuss, so let's get right into it. I'll start off with a peek at the Greensboro Tower camera's perspective looking toward downtown. Is a cool and quiet Tuesday morning rolling along here across the region. Round up with a pretty nice day yesterday out there across the region. Had highs in the 60s in many North Carolina spots, up to 70 in Columbia, upper 50s yesterday in Boone, specifically mid and some lower 60s around the Triad viewing area on our Monday afternoon, around the Charlotte area, mainly mid 60s. I think similar highs today, probably even a degree or two warmer by the time this afternoon is said and done. A couple of photos to share with you before we delve into the weather forecast. That's from yesterday, the African Plains exhibit in the North Carolina Zoo. This photo submitted by Thomas and Jackson Hellinger. Thank you very much for that. And then look at this one. This is a gorgeous shot from Oak Hollow Lake in High Point. That is about as pretty as it gets. That is from Peggy. And we want to continue to see those fall photos. NC Weather at twcnews.com. All right, temperatures during the 5 o'clock hour this morning. A lot of 40s on the board in many spots. A few 50s mixed in here and there, and a few 30s mixed in here and there. Off to the southwest of us, look what's happening. All the warm air building here through parts of Texas, Louisiana, up into the lower Mississippi Valley. That'll fuel a continued severe weather threat there. Then you get on the backside of a front, 4 degrees. Yellowstone Lake, Flagstaff, Arizona at 16 degrees. That cold air on the move, and we'll get progressively chillier as we get toward the end of the week and over the weekend. Very active severe weather day yesterday, a number of hail and wind reports, and actually a very high number of tornado reports. Let me show you the radar over the past couple of hours as I've been cutting this video here again during the 5 o'clock hour this morning. Big mass of rain, and then you hit some pretty intense thunderstorms anywhere from parts of Kansas down into Oklahoma and Texas. A number of ongoing warnings. In fact, there's been ongoing severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings around the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex early this morning. Again, I'm cutting this about 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. You have another tornado warning, actually a couple of them there in parts of Texas there between Brenham and Bryan, Texas there, northwest of Houston. Very active weather setup along this front. Now, out ahead of it here in the Carolinas today, mainly just some high clouds streaming overhead from time to time. Not a big deal, pretty quiet weather conditions overall. But certainly ending up with a pretty active weather day again over the plains. There's your day one. Today and tonight, severe weather outlook. You have an enhanced risk over parts of Arkansas, western Mississippi, and then the northern Louisiana, the Mississippi Delta region there. Another pretty rough weather day back that way. Again, for the Carolinas, quiet. A lot of highs in the 60s this afternoon. Now that system gets closer to us. As soon as late tonight, as the moisture continues to deepen, the flow kicks around out of the southeast, you begin to have the chance of a few showers, certainly in the mountains and even out into the Piedmont zones late tonight. Some showers a possibility here and there tomorrow. Of course, the core of the system still to the west of us throughout the day. The winds really begin to crank. Watch what happens as we get into tonight and tomorrow. Those southeasterly winds kick into gear, especially up in the mountains. And so tonight, tomorrow night, wind advisories throughout the mountains, and then some of the higher mountain elevations, high wind warnings in effect. Again, that is tonight, tomorrow, into tomorrow night. There's your highs tomorrow. Now we get the core of this system in here very late Wednesday night, tomorrow night into Thursday morning. So there's a snapshot from 3 o'clock Thursday morning. An intense band of heavy rain and thunderstorms moving from west to east through the region. There we are at 9 o'clock Thursday morning. As we get deeper into the day Thursday, that system sweeps out, high pressure builds in, and it gets progressively chillier thereafter. But this looks like a pretty good rain producer. Here's Futurecast generating over 2 inches of rain in a lot of spots across the region. The Europeans very aggressive with that rain total as well. Pretty similar to what you see there on Futurecast. The amounts are lighter on the GFS, but it does look like a pretty healthy rain event, especially focused tomorrow night into Thursday morning. Now, as we get deeper into the weekend, I mentioned it gets chillier and chillier Sunday morning and then eventually Monday morning. These are the lows you wind up with. GFS has 20s, and that's the case on Sunday morning too. A little bit colder here on Monday morning. I've thrown this Monday morning chart in there, so kind of interesting that it does look pretty chilly for sure as we get deeper into the weekend. Probably some of us with some 40s for high temperatures in spite of sunshine Sunday and Monday. So this is a pretty good shot at chilly weather heading our way. Quickly in the tropics, really the only area we're watching down here in the Caribbean Sea. The overall prospects for that developing into a classified system, though, are quite small. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.